everyone, delonewolf here, and I'm back with some EVE Online. I'm doing a few quick level 3 missions for a bit of extra ISK. This is a level 3 to score. I just activated the gate, so let's get in there. And in this video I thought I would talk a little bit about my philosophy whenever I do missions. It's the lazy man's way, I have to be honest. I see quite a lot of people that give comments on my feeds and stuff, and in 99% of the cases they're absolutely right. There are far more efficient feeds than what I'm using, and there is quite a lot that I could do on the feeds, on the overview, using hotkeys and stuff like that, that would enable me to be more efficient, I guess. Some people have also said go do some level 4 missions in your command ship. Sure, I could do that, although I have a few doubts with the normal crystals if I have enough DPS to get through some of the tougher tanked battleships. It could be an interesting experiment, but right now generally I'm the lazy missioner, so my philosophy behind it is get it done as easily as possible. So that usually means stick to some well-paying level 3s, or let's get our drones on that one and then get my multi-frequency out. So yeah, get some quick missions in that pay a decent amount of ISK and bounties. And I don't like to put that much effort into trying to push every single aspect of my feed into becoming more efficient. So I also don't like to use mission-specific resists and stuff like that. My philosophy behind my feeds is get as strong as possible an omni-tank. Oh, and one of my drones is under attack. So get as strong as possible an omni-tank on your ship. Then make it cap stable, and the rest goes to damage mods, and that's basically it. You know, I'm omni-tanked, I have cap stable, so I can run everything indefinitely, and then just do some easy missions for some quick ISK. There's really, I don't feel the need to go for like a golem or a marauder or the ultimate mission ship, completely pimped out with the best faction stuff and the best specific resist stuff, so I can fit one more damage module in the low slots. That's just not how I mission. I admit it, I'm completely lazy when it comes to these missions. I can use my drones again here, but that's just my way of playing it, and I enjoy it. This is relaxing to me, you know, just grind a few level 3 missions, make a few million ISK that I can then spend or invest however I want. But at least nothing to worry about, no big risk of losing a peeped out ship or anything like that. I just like it, I think it's relaxing. I do appreciate it whenever you guys give like comments or give suggestions to how I can change my fit. I'm just very slow to adapt and to use any of these suggestions. You know, this command ship, I think I haven't switched a single module on it ever since I first bought it. So yeah, just how I mission, I guess. A second topic for this video that I thought could be interesting for you guys, since I've been having a few extra subscriptions over the last week or weeks. Now that I've done a few more EVE Online videos, so thanks a lot for that, by the way. Is what other games am I interested in, or might I cover later on? First of all, there's a pretty interesting Arma 2 mod that I've been reading quite a lot about. It's called DayZ, I guess that's how you pronounce it, and it's basically a zombie survival mode, free for all, with around 50 people on a 15 square kilometer map. A lot of people have a lot of good stuff to say about it. It's very sandboxy. I think that's one of the aspects that interest me most concerning that game, that mod for Arma 2. but it's still in alpha, so it's very unstable at the moment, and you would have to buy Arma 2 in order to play it, so that's not going to be for right away. However, there is some good news concerning that, and that is that this mod should also be picked up by the developers and put into Arma 3 just as part of the game. So that might be something that I'll look into when Arma 3 comes out, the DayZ mod, some zombie survival free-for-all sandbox shooting. Yeah, it sounds pretty interesting, and a lot of people are saying they're having quite a lot of fun with it. The second game, it's still Guild Wars 2 that I'm somewhat looking forward to. Now I definitely don't plan on going day one release on Guild Wars 2. In fact, I think I want at least like an established guild that I could join or something like that before I consider playing the game even. So it's definitely pretty interesting, but of course it has a lot of theme park elements, and once you play EVE Online you really don't go back to a theme park game that quickly. But the realm versus realm PvP, this sounds pretty interesting and pretty sandboxy. I think that might be pretty fun. So maybe if I end up finding a guild that I find worth it to play some Guild Wars 2 with, I might end up doing that. Let's get my drones on the frigates there. And finally, there is a new game that's come up on my radar somewhat recently. And get my multi-frequency up here, and that's mostly due to Total Kids coverage of the game, and that's PlanetSide 2. Now that's a free-for-all first-person shooter. Well, free-for-all. It's also, I think, 3 factions, but it's a first-person shooter MMO. Definitely seems that it has quite some sandbox elements to it, and with up to 2,000 players on a single map is what they're promising. Some of the alpha footage seems pretty interesting. It's like a very large battlefield game. It seems pretty interesting to me. It's definitely a game that I'm keeping my eye on. Nothing really as much. Not that much information about PlanetSide 2 has been released yet. It's not even in beta yet. So that's probably going to be like a 2013 game, a 2013 game. But yeah, it looks pretty interesting. That's one of the other games I'm keeping an eye on. And in the meantime, I guess we're going to be killing the final 4. Or is there another room? No, not that I can see. And so yeah, right now I'm playing some EVE Online. I have a few ideas for the next week. Should be somewhat interesting. We'll see how it works out. And just 3 more cruisers. These Eastern Predators shouldn't be a problem. Even my drones can handle one of those. But I'll show you why I'm somewhat hesitating to take this command ship in a level 4 mission. In the meantime, the mission has been completed, and that's on this Gistum Marauder. It's not even that strong one. But once these cruisers, some of these Angel Cartel or Serpentis cruisers that have like 250,000 bounty, they have enough resists that it really takes quite a long time for me to break their tank. So I'm wondering, on some of the more elite battleships, I suspect that I should use some faction crystals to try and increase the DPS a little bit, and maybe even some damage specific drones in order to get through that. So for the lazy gamer, honestly, that sounds like quite a lot of work to do a mission. So that's not going to be for right away. But anyways, that was a quick level 3 mission, and some of the games that I'm looking forward to. See you guys next time.